So what's up, all you Flux automators and Flux super supporters? As I said, this is just going to be some behind the scenes of what goes on in the mind of the Flux automator. Okay. Real name's Leroy. People call me Rock. But now with the channel, I'm guessing people have started to call me Flux, which I'm cool with. Feel free to use any of those names. So yeah, this is just some behind the scenes of what goes on in creation, in the back of my mind, what goes on, what I'm thinking about, what I'm struggling with. And I thought I'd just bring this extra content because I think it might be very useful for anybody that is aspiring to be a YouTuber, finding it hard to just get things started or get off the ground, to understand what it takes to, create some of these videos. Yeah, and just the rawness, because in front of the camera, when you see the videos that are put together, everything seems very organized and I'm guessing scripted. Well, you might think they're scripted, you might think they're not, but my stuff is not really scripted. This is something that I'm thinking about improving. I've always thought to myself, let me do it unscripted and just get used to the idea of that I can freestyle it, which I think I've improved on over time. I do use checklists, which I'll show you more about. So yeah, this is just a raw and uncut me talking to you guys, you having the ability to communicate with me and ask me questions. Because a lot of times we don't get access to people that are already, building a channel. And yeah, that is about it really. So just a little bit about the channel. I started it probably like 3 years ago now. Initially, because I'm a geek at heart, I really wanted to do some of the stuff that I'm seeing on the screen. There have been many YouTubers that I do look up to, such people such as MKB HD, Flossy Carter. Those are my two main ones, I would say. There's the Your Average Consumer. There's been Peter, I can't remember his name. You probably know who he is anyway. He does all the camera stuff. I was really into photography and stuff before, but so yeah, as I said, this is raw and uncut. Feel free to skip through things I'm talking about or the videos that I'm going to be posting. Hopefully it will add value to you. And as I've just been speaking and I'm talking raw and uncut, I've been looking at my screen at the bottom all this time instead of looking at you guys directly. So yeah, that's about it for an intro. You'll find out more about me as I go along. And as I said, 3 years ago, I started the channel. It was focused more on automation, home automation, something that I'm still really interested in. The things that I found out over the years is that the systems and devices and things like that aren't really up to par yet for the standard user. If you go into more advanced systems, then you can do a lot more, but it does cost a whole lot more to set those things up. So things that you can buy at Amazon, the plug and play, they are good. There are a lot of limitations in terms of your control. Reducing other people's input into your systems is one of the hardest things that you might find when setting up any of your devices. There is one device, I guess, which is the Echo Hub, which came out earlier on this year.
This is a life-threatening situation.
Echo, stop. Okay, so as you can see, I've got an echo in here, listening to me and everything like that. But yeah, the Hub is probably one of the best devices that you can get out there. I've done a review on it, check it out on the channel. And it's the one that reduces the amount of input from other users. Give an example of, you know, if you've got kids in your house that want to mess around and play with your automation and things like that. You can't really do a lot of settings from it or configuration from it. You need to use one of the other devices or your phone application. So that's a little bit of an insight there. So yeah, over time, I've just found that the automation industry isn't where it should be yet. It's getting there. And I will continue to review products when I can get my hands on them. Hopefully they'll start sending me more stuff to review. And anything that pops up that I feel like, you know, I would use in my environment, then I'll buy and I'll review and give you guys some feedback. So as you've seen in my videos, I've got a lot of Govee products, which I really like. I've been trying to push for Govee to start sending me more stuff to review. It's been a bit of a struggle. I say it's a struggle. I've reached out a few times, but not heard anything back yet. I'm not sure why. I don't know if they're looking for bigger content creators or if they are more into the social media side of promoting their product, because you'll see a lot of them on, I guess, on TikTok and Instagram and Shorts. You'll see a load of those videos, which they're sending products to people for, or people have bought products and just posted. But who knows? Hopefully, if I keep grinding, they will start sending me some of their products. One of the next products that I will buy and review, regardless of if they send it to me or not, is the Backlight 3 Pro. Once they release it, I'm not sure how long it's going to take for them to release it, but hey, I will be on it because I think it is a great product and you can do so much with it. So yeah, I'll give you a quick look around the room as it stands right now. So you'll see from the video, everything really looks really, you know, put together. But let's just close this door for the, okay. So yeah, so this is the room. We could probably get more lighting in at some point, but for now we'll just do it as it is. So I'm just going to twist the camera so you can see what's going on behind me. Okay, so here we have, this is the back office in a sense. This is my MacBook. It's a 2019, top of the range at the time, but it is starting to struggle a little bit now. And this is something that I hope to replace in the next couple of months. I'm just waiting on the release of the new MacBooks. I am not a avid or big Apple fan of any of the products other than their MacBook. Okay. So we've got some light in here. This is one of the big lights. And I will go in depth later on. And let me just turn this light on. Okay. I will go more in depth about the products that I am using in the studio space. So let's just take you back to the other side really quickly. So this is the view that you usually see from the channel. And this is what it looks like further back. One of the things that annoy me the most about this room, even though it may look very unique in the video, is that we've got this sloping ceiling right here. You can probably see it more here. So it cuts off a lot of space where I could be storing things around the room. which is a little bit annoying, but I'm doing the best with what I have. And these shelves at the back here, I need to make more use and start changing more of the products over time. This is my little friend right here who keeps watch for me. So yeah, we got stuff like, guitars and frames, and we've got a lot of stuff over here. So these are some of the products that I'm reviewing. Got some more Lego, and you'll probably notice in the back I am a avid sneaker collector. So got a load of shoes here, and one of the plans is, and I don't know what you guys think about it, give me some feedback, is to add more style into my videos. When I say more style, in terms of the outfits that I put together, I've been spending a lot of time. You'll see in my early videos, I started off wearing a shirt because I thought, let me try and be more corporate, but I've decided I'll start to move away from that. And I created these Flux tees. Okay, so I've got them hung up ready for when I'm recording. I've decided now that I'm going to go back to being more of me, put more of my personality. I think if I'm dressed for the part, then I'll feel more of the part, if that makes any sense. Okay, a little bit more. This is a charging station that I put together. You'll see one of the videos, how it looked really great at the beginning. Now it's turned into more of just a hanging rack more than anything else. I'm also a DJ in my spare time. Okay, so this is the DJ Rev 7, one of the greatest turntables, I think, until they bring out a new one. And then in this here, I used to, put sneakers on display at one point, but now this is an area where I can store all my little bits and pieces, gadgets. Got some microphones down here, because I have been doing a podcast, which you can check that out. It's called the Before Skynet podcast. I need to get back on that. And then we've got more Lego. So you'll see the space right now. Got all these shoes that I've been wearing over the last couple of weeks, and the desk. So I've got some seating here. I've kept these because it's a comfortable spot if you want to think about ideas, or when I've been doing the podcast, I've been using them. And this is the space that I have. In terms of equipment, okay, I've got all types of stuff to hang. The DJI Pocket 3 is one of the cameras that I use for the top-down shots. Got my lighting. This is a Sony A7 III. I do want to upgrade this at some point. Just waiting to make more money on the channel, and additional lighting here. This is more here to make sure the desk is nicely lit. We also have another product light up here. Okay, so that does make an extra. Currently have this Ranvu bubble toothbrush that they sent me. I'm about to review. I'm a Canada Dry drinker. Also reviewing this right now. Okay, so this is the Arbsbot Tiny 2 they sent me for review. We have a slider just to give those second shots from when I am recording. So having a second angle is one of the points I'll share with you, is having a second angle makes it easier for when you need to edit anything that you're recording live, or when you're recording, if you want to jump to certain parts of what you've been talking about, so on, or the mistakes that you make. Jump into a different camera makes the transition a little bit easier for the audience. and covers up any mistakes and stuff that you might be doing. But yeah, this is just a short video just to share with you guys, so you can, you know, get an idea of the stuff that I am working on. So today is a day where I want to clean up this room. So I have an idea that to make best use of this space, I've got this space here. As you can see, the rest of the wall is empty. Okay, I've got that there. And I've got this over here, which I could be making more use of. I've got space down here where I've got more boxes. And over on this side, we've got, this is just my DJ stand. When I go out, I can just travel and bring that with me. And then in this space here is an area where there's not much being used. It could be used a little bit better. And then down the side, we have a lot of additional stands, poles, tripods, all the things that I've been collecting over the years that sometimes I use, sometimes I don't use. That's one thing you'll find out when you start, if you start creating your channel, you are going to buy a lot of stuff that you're going to buy that cheap, and you're going to think, oh, let me buy cheap now so that I can just get things going. One of the things I've learned is try not to be cheap. I know it sounds hard when you're first starting. Don't be cheap with things like tripods and stands and things like that, because you are going to use them long term, and then you'll find you be restricted. The only things I'll probably say, start off cheap with is probably like a microphone, camera. Until you need additional things, just don't buy them until you really need them, and then spend more money on them. Anyway, I am going to go and get these shelving units. Well, I'm going to go and look and try and find them. I'll come back, clean up, and then I'll show you what the studio looks like when it's clean. Okay, so I'm in the car now. I'm just going to go see what I can find in the store. I'll take you guys with me. Don't want to spend too much money. Channel doesn't make enough right now to be, overspending on anything. So we'll go to the store. I'll look around. I'll show you what I'm looking at, and then I'll show you what I purchased. I'll set it up, and then you can give me some feedback and tell me what you think. It's nothing dramatic. It's nothing great. It's just floor space saving. Yeah, I'm being a bit more organized in there. So here we are at Rona. Let's see what they got to offer. Okay, so apparently down here, if we have shelving. Oh, okay, so now this is the kind of stuff that I would need, but probably a little bit too wide for the area that I have. So let's keep looking. So I ended up purchasing these. We got three of these. I didn't think to record that part in the store. I guess when you're new to this type of recording and stuff, you're not going to do everything as you initially planned, but over time, the more you do it, the more you be comfortable with it. So let's go back, set them up, and see what happens. So I ended up spending $112. Got some discounts of $5. So there was some stuff in there that were more expensive, but this is stuff that's just needed not to be displayed when I'm doing any videos. I know I did mention about buying. I know I did mention about buying cheap stuff, but in this case, these can be reused for other things later on. Once we expand on the studio, at some point, more subscribers that we get, the more products that we get to review, yeah, the more we can expand out of that space. It's something that my ambition, my plan, my objective is to be in a new space within a year. So I've got to keep pushing, building the channel, building subscribers, and making the money to cover the bills. But yeah. Okay, so I'm back. I've set everything up. I've cleaned up a little bit because this place was a bit of a mess. And so now, okay, so I'll put the wide lens on this camera. Okay. So, the main difference being now is that this space previously was very congested. So now we've put these in. Okay. So Echo 10 on charging station. Okay, so just to give a bit more light over here. So I've been able to move a lot of the stuff that was sitting around here, and now I've been able to put some more boxes and equipment up here. Okay, so it does feel a lot more area in here. I removed those tables that you may have seen. Oops, knocking myself out there. So now I've got space to add in, you know, I've got lots of space to add stuff, put stuff at arm's reach. As you can see in here, I've changed the colors of the lighting. I'll show you all how that works at another point. And then over on this side, again, made more space, so it feels a lot more spacious in here. And that is about it, really. So, as I said, this is just a preview of me talking you through a bit of my setup, introducing myself. This is one of many videos that I'm going to be recording. I'll be doing some behind the scenes when I'm doing some filming, so you can see the whole process, what I do, things I'm working on. I'm going to show you my frustrations. I'm going to show you my happy points. I'm going to show you like how the channel is going, how it's building, so you can be with me on that journey. And currently we are sitting at, let's see, let's see the numbers. View the channel. Nope.
What's up, all you Flux Automators? And today...
Okay, so let's just quickly go to analytics. So analytics here. And so you'll see all the numbers here. And we are sitting at 3,198. Okay, so we're sitting at 3,198 subscribers. If you're with me from now, hopefully we'll grow and we'll get really big. So if you are hearing this and you're listening, thank you for your support. And this is one of many videos that I'm going to be creating. So until the next one, I'll catch you in a bit. Peace. I'm still looking at the screen at the bottom when I should be looking at you guys. So once again, peace. I'm out.